Hello my crafty people, I'm back, and I'm back with a huge Amazon haul, and it's not Prime. I got this stuff the last bit of it probably about a week ago or so, and I'm just not making a video because guys, I got so many things that I want to do, and then I got my grandkids because it's summer and they're here most of the time, so I can't get nothing done. So I gotta get on the ball. I keep saying that, but I really gotta do it. But anyway, so I got a huge haul that I got from Amazon, and most of it is for another 3D printer. But the 3D printer I got this time, it's resin. It's the resin 3D printer, which it's a totally different type of material that you use to print with, 3D. Okay, I still have yet to show y'all my other printer that I'm still learning, but I'm loving it. I'm printing things with it. I'm still designing on an app called Tinkercad, 3D things that I can print, and I'm also trying to figure out, how to still tweak that machine. So I'm still working with it, but I just wanted to also try the resin printer, because when I first decided that I wanted to get a printer, or was contemplating getting one, I was trying to decide which one I wanted to get. So I was looking at the 3D resin printer first, and when they said something about the cautionary aspect of it, like resin, I kind of like, nah, I don't want to deal with that, so I went with the other printer, and I started doing research on that particular, what they call an FDM printer, which you use filament to use on that printer. And I said, okay, cool, I get this one. So when I got that printer and I was doing with it, then I went back to looking at the resin printer. And I was liking it better because you don't see as much of the layer lines that print. It prints differently, but it prints different but same, and like I said, with a totally different material. So when I saw that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, because I use resin with my molds, and it's not as much toxic as what I'm already using, I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I got this printer, 3D resin printer, and it actually costs like only $99. But anyway, I'm going to start with the smaller stuff first, then I get with the big box. And unfortunately guys, because of my hair in my craft shed, I don't have my camera set up properly, I would say, to actually unbox it correctly. And I think I'm going to leave it out here. I got to find a spot for it, but I think I'm going to leave it out here. I'm just going to have to probably cover my door, because I don't have any covering on my 9-panel window door over here, but I do have my 3 windows covered, because with this resin printer you can't have a lot of sunlight because it'll cure the resin, even though it has a cover with it. But anyway, I get to that. So I'm going to start with this, and I could use this with other stuff as well, but when I got it, I was thinking I was going to be using it in my resin printer. So, but again, I can be using this with other crafts, or in my other resin that I pour in my molds. So I got some metallic alcohol inks, and let me see. Like I said guys, it's been a minute since I got this, but I got this resin. This was delivered on July 12th, and here it is guys. What's today? What's today? I don't even know. Hold on. Today is July 20th. Okay, and I got this delivered on the 12th. Now, again, this is not a Prime purchase. I don't think it is. I don't think I bought anything that was on Prime. I can't remember if it was a Prime. I mean, wait a minute. I think I did. I probably got a couple of things that was on, from Prime Day. I know that was in 12th. Well, yeah, I think I did. But most of it is not from Prime Day. Let me get something to open this with. I need scissors. There's something. But anyway, I got this these metallic inks, alcohol inks, to use in my resin. I have some alcohol resins, and I have probably a couple, only gold and silver actually, I know, alcohol inks that I can use in my resins. And so I want a different shade, so I got more. Okay, how to open this. Oh, so, and this comes with 24 different colors of resin inks, if y'all have seen that on the cover. So these are the inks. These are the colors that I got. So this is, let's see. Let's see, I know they got colors on here. Light brown, duh. Big letters right there. Light brown, red copper, light gold, brown. Again, it's still metallic. Pearl gold, bronze gold, fuchsia, pearl white, orange gold, sand gold, copper, beige, rose gold, yes, gray, gold, bronze, pink gold, maize yellow, silver, red gold, champagne gold, sand yellow. Let's see, it's last time it's cut up there, I can't see it. It is, I can't see that. Is that coffee? My glasses, I can't see it. It's because it's dark. It's coffee or coffee? It looks like it's a G. I don't know if you can see that. It says coffee or coffee. I figured that's a G. Yeah, it's G. It's not coffee, it's goffy. Oh, wait a minute. It was there. And the last one is light brown. So again, these are all metallics, and I'm going to be using these and a swap that I'm doing with one of my fellow resin pours on here. We're doing a resin swap. I mean, yeah, resin swap, and I'm going to be using some of those or some of the things I want to be pouring for her. Okay, so then I got this, and I don't know what it is, which package this is. Yeah, this is going to be used with my resin 3D printer. I'm just trying to try it out with this small one first, and then I might get something bigger if I decide to print bigger things that can fit into this. But this is an ultrasonic cleaner, and normally you would use it to clean your jewelry or things like that, glasses and stuff. But I got this to use for my resin 3D printer, because with this resin 3D printer, after it prints, you're going to have to put it in an you have to, first, what I started out with, to go back a little bit, I'm starting out with water washable resin, which means that once the piece is printed, I have to put it in water to clean off the residue. So I'm going to have to use gloves and everything, and I'm not going to be able to get it on my hands just like you would use, I would use resin for my molds. And you have to put it in water to clean it off. Now, I did watch some videos where they would use like a little brush or something to scrub off the residue from the piece that was just printed. Or people have put them in a ultrasonic cleaner. And I decided to get this. I can probably do it the other way too. And I probably most likely will be doing it that way, as far as like cleaning it with a brush. But I bought this small little ultrasonic cleaner that I'm going to be using because I want to print some chest pieces, and I think they'll be the right size for this. I don't know what this is, but I'll go through it later. When I actually use it, I'll show y'all all that jazz. as far as using it. But this is what I got that for. So I got the small one to start out with, and I'm going to be using that. But if, like I said, if I decide I want to print bigger things that won't fit into that, then I get a bigger ultrasonic cleaner. And they actually, there are companies that manufacture their resin 3D printers. They also manufacture big, you know, gigantic resin cleaners, and I'll be showing you that after I show you my printer, or you'll see how big they can get once I show you my resin 3D printer. Okay, this is another thing. Okay, so now also I'm gonna let you know that ultrasonic cleaner that I got, that was also delivered on the 12th. It's the ultrasonic jewelry cleaner. But I'm not going to be using it for a jewelry cleaner. I'm going to use it for something else. Okay, so in this box, I got our reusable respirator face cover. I went ahead and bought a bigger respirator. Guys, when I was using my resin for my molds, I wasn't pouring that much, and I admit I wasn't using a respirator with it. But I just made sure that I was well ventilated out here in my craft shed. But I decided I better go ahead and get one. I'm going to be using this big resin printer. So, and plus I just needed one anyway, because I want to start using resin more with my molds. So I just went ahead and got it because I needed it anyway. So let me see which is which. Okay, I also got some Anycubic water washable resin, and it came on the 12th. Yeah, these two came to 12th. I got 3 packages on the 12th. I ordered them the day before, and I think one of these is probably one from a Prime Day purchase, and I'm thinking it's the resin. That was the only thing I got. I can't remember, because some of this stuff I had already got. Okay, so I'm going to show you my mask first. So it's just the filters, and there's the mask. So I got that. So obviously when I start using this mask and I'm pouring resin, there won't be any talking in my, I'll probably be having to do a voiceover or something like that. But there's the mask. Safety first, people. So I got that. I'll just put it back in here. That. And I also got some water washable resin. I got 2 of these because when I ordered my printer, I ordered some of the printer, and I didn't bring that out here, did I? Oh, okay, nope, there it is. I don't know. Anyway, I ordered 2 of these. I ordered one when I ordered my resin printer, and I ordered another bottle with my when I ordered my printer. This one I ordered after is because this is clear resin, because I want to use the metallic alcohol inks, see how that works. I did watch some videos on it, see how it turned out, but I want to, because this is clear resin that I'm going to be using in the printer, I wanted to try some of the alcohol inks and color the resin. Okay, so that is that. Let's put that there. Now let's see if I can make some room for the printer. Now, the thing with the printer is, I don't know, I think I opened it and put it up. I ordered when I ordered my resin, or when I ordered my printer, I ordered a bottle of water washable resin as well. But I ordered it in white. So anything that prints is going to print in white, and then I can paint it. Okay, so I got the printer delivered on July 8th, and the resin came on July 10th. Now get this, guys. The printer was delivered on the 8th, okay? But it told me that, and I got it early because it said I was going to get it till that Saturday. Let me see. Yeah, it came Monday. Wait a minute, hold it. That's true. Okay, yeah, it was delivered on July 8th, which is Saturday, and they said I wasn't supposed to get it to the following Thursday. So it come on almost a whole week early. I was not mad. And then my resin, which is in the house, I don't think I brought that out here. I forgot that bottle because I already opened it. It's the same as this, but it's the same stuff, but it's white. This is clear. The other bottle I got is white. So, and that was delivered. The resin was delivered on the, let me see. That was delivered on the 10th. It came on the day it said it was going to come. There was no changing on that. But I was getting information or tracking information telling me that my printer was not going to be delivered till Thursday, because the resin was going to come first. But then I got a notification that I was going to be getting my printer that Saturday, and you know, almost a whole week early. So I wasn't mad. Now, this is the box. This is a different brand from the printer that first printer I got. The first printer I got is an FDM printer. It prints with filament, and it is a Anycubic Cobra Go printer, 3D printer. And again, it prints with filament, and it you know, from what I find out, from what I understand so far with this printer, I will have to do a lot of I have to explain it to you guys, because if I explain it to y'all don't know what I'm talking about. So I had to explain that as I go, but I'm kind of like learning it myself. This printer, and I'll start showing y'all some prints or things about the other printer. But I'm going to go ahead and open up this box, and I'm trying to think. I think I've been watching people doing a box, you know, reviews on this particular printer, and they open the box. Let's see, and it's got. If I can get the box open. From the right end. This ain't gonna matter because, yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is the top of the box, and it was a foam piece on top like that. I'm so close to the camera, guys, because like I said, I don't feel like taking my camera down and mounting it somewhere else. So this is how it's gonna have to go. So this is the box, and then this is the stuff that, you know, the extra stuff that comes with it. So there's some tools, my Allen wrenches, power supply, gloves. I already have some, but doesn't hurt to have more. And the power cord. And what is this? I don't know what that is, but I'll look at it. And tools. There's some scrapers. I got a plastic scraper and a metal scraper. Alrighty. So I'm going to take this out. Nope, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt the box. I'm going to tilt it out of the way so it won't hit the camera on my table here. Pull the box off if I can get it. I might have to tilt it way to the side a little bit. I'm having problems, guys, because I'm hot and I'm trying to get this box off. Okay, that wasn't so hard. Okay, got it. Okay, so it's upside down. So just flip it over. This printer is not as big as the other printers in the house, though. My FDM printer. This is it, guys. This is it. Okay, so let's go ahead and undo this baby. there. Okay, and here it is, guys. This is the printer. This is the screen here. I'm not gonna take all this stuff off. Whew, it's hot. There we go. It's packaged really well, and I took note of that when I was watching others unpack theirs. I like this tape. Sticking it into here. Right there. Okay. Now I'm not crazy about the color of this, but this is the cover that you put on the printer while it's printing to keep out the UV light, because you don't want your resin curing before it finishes printing. So I gathered that this is the cover that you put on the printer to keep the UV light out. Now, I guess it's a good idea whether you're in UV light area, you know, in an area where there's UV light or not, to have this on, because it also keeps the fumes from the resin from overtaking the area as well, I guess. So that's the cover. Now here's the printer. Okay. So let's see. This is let's take off this. And here it is. This part right here, I can get it out of there, is the print head, where this, see, it's a small area. Let me see, I'll measure this, because I want to get a flex plate to go on here. A flex plate is a metal piece that I can buy to fit on this, and it'll be easier to get the resin pieces off, because it comes with these scrapers. Let me find them again. Where do scrapers go? It comes with a plastic scraper and a metal scraper. So when they print, it goes, this part here goes up and down. This is going to be printed with the layers going up and down. So this is the print head. Actually, the print area where the piece that I'm printing is going to be attached to. So when it's done printing, you would take the metal scraper and scrape it off. And from what I've seen in the videos, sometimes that can get a little difficult, and if you're not careful, you can break the piece before you even get it, you know, cleaned off or whatever, get the resin cleaned off of it. So they have metal flex plates. It's like a piece of metal. It's flexible, magnetic, and you can put it on here. You can finish in a print to that, just attach it to this, and it'll print to that, print to this, print to that. So you can take it off and you can bend it and flex it, and the printer easily pop off, which is the same thing that my printer, my FDM printer does. It's like a 9x9 thick area I can print on my FDM printer. It's the same thing, but it already comes with a flex plate because the heat bed heats up, and I can take that flex plate off, flex it, and the piece will pop off. So I want to get one for that, for this piece. It's not necessary to have this piece to have that piece for this, but I think it'd be easier for me to do it that way, because like I said, I don't want to take the chance of messing up my print, or it's hard to come off, so it'd be easy to come off. I got that. Okay, so that's what that is, and this is the printer itself. This is that right here is where the resin will be poured into. And I like, another reason why I like this is because the other printers that I saw, other than the price was only $99 for this one, these little vats is where you pour in the resin. This is where the UV light's going to be coming up through the plate to be hardening the resin, and once it hardens, the resin, the reed that comes up from the inside of the printer, it's going to be hardening that layer of resin, and then it's going to just slowly come out every time it hardens that layer of resin. And that is where you won't see the lines in a resin 3D print like you would in a FDM print. I'll show you the difference once I get to know something printed from this printer too. I'll show you the difference. But anyway, so I've seen other printers where these things right here, they come all the way out because they just have holes on the thing. You have to set the thing on there, set the thing in there, and you have to fiddle around with trying to get them back in there. But I like this because they just have where you can slide it in there and then tighten these back down. You don't have to take these all the way out. So I like these. So there's some leveling I gotta do before I actually use it, because this is glass under here, we don't want this to go down too far and break that glass, and then I'm gonna be screwed and I gotta buy another one. Ain't no telling how much that's gonna cost. But anyway, so this is my new 3D printer, and resin 3D printer. I take all that plastic off, of course. Now, this is the screen where it's a touch screen right here where I'm going to be controlling the printer. And like I said, this printer is not as big as the one in the house. I'll probably do a side-by-side and I'll show you the printers, side-by-side. I'll take this in the house and take a picture of it and show you her. And how big it is. I don't even think I showed you a picture of it, other than since I took it out of the box and put it together. Anyway, this printer is not as big as the one in the house, so this doesn't take up a lot of room. But anyway, it goes like this. Once you get the printer, it gets printing, put the cover on it and let it go, and it'll just print on its own. And I think it'll be good out here because I don't have to worry about a lot of light. I just rather have it out here because I don't want the fumes in the house. I don't know how strong the resin will be, but I don't want to be contaminating my house with this resin. So this printer is going to be out here. I'll find a spot for it. I gotta stop buying stuff, guys, because I really don't have a room for anything else. Really, I don't. But I wanted this printer. I said, I'll make room if I had to get rid of something. I'll make room for it. So, that is my huge haul from Amazon. Like I said, I also have another bottle list that I forgot to bring out. That came after my printer. I ordered it the same day I ordered my printer. And my printer came before the resin did. And it's the same brand of resin, even though my printer is a Voxelab. The resin that I got is by Anycubic, and Anycubic is a brand name of my other printer, the FDM printer in the house. So they make FDM printers and resin printers, but my resin printer I got is again by Voxelab. It's not Anycubic. So yeah, I'm going to just start playing with this thing. I'll do some filming while I'm playing with it, and we're gonna get some stuff printed. Okay, so until next time, guys, y'all have a crafty day. Bye.